Hello guys, it's Kimirafer, and this is how you will be victorious in Search and Destroy, how to win more of those matches. This is meant for whoever can play at a decently high level. S&D is certainly not easy. These tips will help you and your team. Tip 1. Never let enemies suspect what you're going to do. If they catch on to your strategy, you are going to lose. That's why every round has to be different. Never do a full team push, as it will give the enemy a quick and easy round. Going lone wolf and covering from a distance is advised. Furthermore, don't do the same thing every round. This means a quick death and the knowledge you might have just lost this match. Tip 2. Taking cover is strongly advised. Instead of running down the street like a fool, sprint from cover to cover and take a safe firing position if needed. Only challenge a gunfight without cover if you absolutely have to. You should try to run to cover where you can regenerate your health. But if you are in an unwinnable situation, retreat and take a tactical advantage. Tip 3. Use what suits your role. When you always find yourself in the enemy's face, switch to an SMG. If you always get in long range fights, take an AR. Snipers are your friend. They allow for versatility. Take a secondary sniper with an SMG and you'll be victorious at most ranges. Tip 4. Build your class to suit your team. For example, someone should take a trophy system, someone else should take a smoke. This ties into tip number 3, but not only equipment is important, perks will mean your victory or your loss. Always use the perk focus. It will allow you to win more gunfights as it gives you less flinch when being shot. Steady aim will help hipfire happy SMG players, because it will tighten down your hip spread and make you more accurate in close range and long range with your hipfire. But ideally, you should never hipfire in a long range. ICU may not always let me see you, but it is very beneficial. It will halve your health regen speed and make you recover faster from certain tactical grenades, but not all of them. Blast shield and tac resist depend heavily on your enemy. If they're grenade happy, be it lethal or tactical, you should better throw on one of those two perks. Then, Incog is another very beneficial perk. It will hide you from thermal sights, be it on snipers or on SMGs/ARs, but it won't display a red name above your head when someone is targeting you. It works like Cold Blood did in Black Ops 2. Lastly, we have Dead Silence. As in many competitive matches, players will have a headset and will be looking out for you, be it by watching or by trying to hear you. If you are not using Dead Silence, you'll be appearing as a stomping rhino to them while trying to reenact the jungle drum with your feet. Dead Silence will lower the sound of your footsteps significantly and give your enemies a hard time hearing you and trying to locate you. Tip 5. Sleight of hand, shall I use it or not? This perk might save your life actually. Slayers will often find themselves in a lot of action and a quick reload will be mandatory. They should pair this with On The Go, a perk that will allow you to reload while sprinting. On the other hand, ideally, AR players should never need this perk. They shouldn't find themselves in a lot of action as their gun is not suited for it, especially because the Remington only has 24 bullets, giving only a potential to kill 3 enemies max with one clip. On The Go will give you extra mobility, so it is advised to run it with other agility and mobility perks, like the perk Agility, of course Sleight of Hand, maybe Marathon. Stalker is banned, so don't even try to use that, and Quick Draw can also be a good fit for you. Tip 6. Don't get eager. You might be up 5-0 and it might be so tempting to do a full-on rush to win the game. But please do not do it for the greater good. You will endanger the round, potentially the match, if you try to do it every round, and it will most likely will not work in your favor. On this, you can trust me. I have battled teams who got me down to 5-1. And I have beaten them 5-6. It is not hard, but the only thing you need to know is that you have to play the mind game. You need to make your enemies think you're not good, so like that they'll try to go easy on you. Perhaps, maybe they'll even use worse guns. For example, the CBJ, just to troll you and show you their dominance. Use this to your advantage, as it will give you a quick pick, perhaps, on them. But you'll be in a tactical advantage as you are using the good guns and they are not. Tip number 7. Play according to your enemies. You might get away with smashing people worse than you with a bad gun, but pros will not let this happen. You will be smashed, so always use the good guns. Don't troll in a competitive match. You will be hated by your teammates, and your enemies won't find the satisfaction of winning in a difficult match. Okay guys, I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and as always, smack that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It does help me out, and I'll see you next time.